Rocking comedy hits theaters this weekend. My review of Get Him to the Greek.
Yes, and we talk with an Oscar winner about his new sci-fi movie.
A sneak peek of the new Drew Barrymore film.
An indie TV legend visits Marmaduke and finds Owen Wilson there.
Oh, wow, that's weird. And Mckinzie, she's here as always with the Hollywood Quickie. Can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, on to the movies. Get Him to the Greek. This entire film is based off a character from the comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Aldous Snow, played by Russell Brand, is a rocker that has been clean for years, but with his career and love life on the rocks, he's back to behaving badly. Jonah Hill works at a record label, and his larger-than-life boss, played by P. Diddy, asked him to go to England to fetch the rocker and bring him back safely to perform at an anniversary concert at the Greek Theater in LA. I'll tell you what, I loved to Get Him to the Greek and found Russell Brand to be exciting to watch in both the comedy and dramatic scenes in the film. There is some gross-out humor and rock star excess that some may not find so classy, but so what? If this movie is too crude, then you're too old, or something like that, I don't know. It's a simple story that is very funny and will make for a good time at the movies. I found Russell Brand annoying when he hosted the MTV Awards, but after seeing him in this, I look forward to more from the actor. The bottom line, you don't need to see Forgetting Sarah Marshall to enjoy this fun ride with Aldous Snow. 3 reels, do it if you like to rock. Get Him to the Greek is 109 minutes and is rated R.
Hey, good morning.
What time is it?
5 a.m. Should we go jogging?
Are you kidding around?
Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley star in a creepy science fiction movie. When they have success mixing DNA for their company with animals, the obvious next project is humans. The company's not on board, but they decide to secretly move forward anyway. What happens next is bizarre, memorable, and flat out crazy. I like the creative energy in this story and really like both of these actors, but overall this film is just too much silly. You have to see it to believe it, and there were more laughs at the end than screams. Splice is what happens when you mix the DNA of a creative and interesting idea with a ridiculous horror flick. Sadly for this movie, it got more of the silly than good DNA. Bottom line, interesting idea, but not good. 1 reel. Splice is 104 minutes, rated R. An Oscar winner makes a crazy sci-fi movie. We asked Adrian if Splice can fit into just one genre.
No, I don't think it does, which is great, and that's kind of what I look for, to find films that are hard to define, characters that are hard to define. I think, you know, that makes it interesting. I think it makes it for the audience when they go see a movie. I mean, definitely this has a lot of classic kind of genre thriller, sci-fi elements, but at the same time, there's all kinds of other things happening here, and
You can say that again, Adrian. Splice is something else for sure, and I definitely will never be able to look at you the same way again. Also in theaters this week, Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl star in a romantic comedy about an ex-assassin that falls for a regular girl and tries to leave his past behind. Well, that does not happen. Rated PG-13. Marmaduke. Owen Wilson stars in the big screen coming out party for everyone's favorite comic dog, Marmaduke. The Great Dane must adapt to life in California. Rated PG. New on DVD and pay-per-view. Alice in Wonderland. Depp and Burton are back together. Watching this movie is like looking at artwork, and you will leave feeling more about the world than the actual movie. As a film, I rate this as pretty average overall project, but as a movie experience, it really delivers. It's a good time, and the kids can enjoy it too. Lots of memorable characters and funny moments. 3 reels, do it. Rated PG. The Wolfman. Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro star in The Wolfman. Just hearing that line makes film fans like myself and horror fanatics get all excited. All that star acting talent and fun classic monster story, it's a can't miss. It's not good. The story and substance of the film are off. When the wolf howls at the moon, it comes off as funny, and that is not what it was intended to be. The Wolfman is a disappointment, all howl and no bite. 1 reel, not good, rated R. One of my favorite people is here today, Patty Spitler. What's going on? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
She was out in San Diego for the new film Marmaduke and talked with the cast. So tell me about it. You talked to who?
George Lopez and Owen Wilson. Now, they both have a little bit of a tie to background with movies and dogs, with Marley and Me for Owen, sure, and Beverly Hills Chihuahua for George. So they do the voices, and I got to talk to them. Wait till you see the background, too, at the beach.
Forget it. Breaking into new cliques is tough. And breaking into bird cages is even tougher.
I just don't get it. I'm a dog and you're a cat. We get along great.
That's because you're my hermano. If we weren't related, I'd scratch both your eyes out.
That dog's got personality there. You can see it.
Takes after his owner.
Yeah.
His mama. People will say, you know, he's so beautiful, and I'll say thank you, like I gave birth to him. Do you both have animals?
Yeah, I have a dog, and from sitting here with George, he has a lot of dogs and a cat. And
my wife is obsessed and possessed by the dogs.
Oh, really?
They have the greatest leashes and the best care.
Most women buy the treats.
Well, was that you were saying even that sometimes you'll get some of the dog food to put on your own?
Yeah,
taco?
they
eat
like
better than you.
ground beef with rice mixed in, and I'll just take some of their stuff while it's cooking and make a lunch.
Like prison rules. Just go and just take a big spoon.
You know what's the worst that can happen? He has a party, invites his girlfriend over.
Yes, and yes. Party at the Duke's Ranger, man!
Great, guys. They made it very easy to do this again. And it's rated PG. You could take the kids. In fact, you should take the kids. Take Grandma, too. It's 87 minutes long, so nobody
that's
gets too
perfect
fidgety.
time. Yeah.
Oh,
well, it was awesome having you here. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Well, come on again the next time you do one. Okay. This week in Trailer Talk, Drew Barrymore and Justin Long are on again, off again in real life.
Now they star in a romantic comedy together, but will they make that connection work on the big screen?
I hope so. Here's a look at Going the Distance.
I mean, he could be out there dry humping half of New York City right now.
Oh, that's scandalous.
Dry humping is no joke.
I haven't seen my girlfriend in a while, and I'm losing my mind.
Phone sex. And, lots of it.
I'm on top.
I'm on top. How can you be on top?
Didn't they say we were in your car?
No, we're on a plane.
This isn't really working.
I like the airplane. People do cars too much.
I've done the long distance thing.
Where are you?
Huh?
And it is hard.
Please just tell me that you trust me. You know, Gary, how much I love my sister. So don't break her heart.
I really want to come out and see you.
Are you going to do something about your veiny white skin? Tanning will begin.
Tastes gross. Tastes like poison.
You know, the spray tans can be kind of crazy. It's cold and freak you out a little bit.
I never know when to breathe. I'm like, it's coming, it's coming. You don't want to inhale that stuff.
Maybe I shouldn't be admitting I do that. But anyway, I do. I haven't lately, but I'm going to start again. I'm a little pale here. It seems a little hokey with them doing this after being together in real life, but maybe that will give it wings. I'm hesitant, but I'm in.
I'm totally in. I saw that Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in there. A little Christina Applegate in the mix. Definitely want to do it.
All right, well, Going the Distance opens August 27th. Let me know your thoughts on this film. Are you in or out? Well, it's that time again. One of the most exciting things in Indy, it's the Hollywood Quickie with Mckinzie.
What an intro. Thanks for that.
Hey, it's true. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Well, don't get too excited.
I won't.
Rapper 50 Cent is barely recognizable. Get this, he's lost over 50 pounds to play the role of a football player who dies of cancer in his upcoming film Things Fall Apart. Now, he says he dropped the LBs by enduring daily 3-hour treadmill workouts, yikes, and sticking to an all-liquid diet. That's a lot of weight, 50 pounds.
It is, that's a lot. So you could say he's out of the club and onto the treadmill. Would
you
that
could
work?
say that.
Okay,
I like how you said duh, too.
Yeah.
The club.
That's right.
50 pounds, though, that's like an entire Olsen twin, if you think about it. Seriously.
It is. I think that's about what they weigh.
It is. And get excited. The June edition of Playboy includes a 3D centerfold along with 3D glasses, of course.
Oh, wow.
So if you catch your boyfriend wearing them and he's not headed to the IMAX, don't worry, he's probably just trying to motorboat his magazine. Yeah. I'm Mckinzie, and that's your Hollywood Quickie.
Go see Get 'Em to the Greek and rent Alice in Wonderland for a fun and twisted weekend. That's my take on things.
I'm definitely going to check out Get 'Em to the Greek. I wanted to see Wolfman, but Barney there behind the camera,
Yeah.
he said he fell asleep. So.
Well, he must agree with my review then. It's no good. Let us know what your weekend movie experience was like. Write the show, markdubec@gmail.com, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want, and we might read your stuff on the air. And for reviews on the go, MovieMark.tv. Thanks for watching Movie Mark on Comcast, brought to you by Artfully Crafted Blue Moon.
Visit, review, enjoy.